But looking at Danny now, you will see a
Smiling?
laughing young boy with the world ahead of him.
I like theater. I love to act. I want a storm chase when I get older. Or a little.
In the previous part, we left off on December 10th when Daniel had a physical altercation with his mentor, Bob Proctor, after accusing the hotel of trying to kill him. Following this incident, Bob flew Daniel out to Los Angeles for reasons that remain unclear. During his time in LA, Daniel engaged in a series of mischievous activities. For instance, on December 31st, he entered a Dave & Buster's and ordered food. To no one's surprise, Daniel didn't have the funds to pay for said food, so he went live on TikTok begging for donations. When the employees discovered he couldn't cover the bill, they promptly kicked him out and banned him from returning to the location. Later, on January 17, 2023, Daniel managed to get into Disneyland with the help of 2 fans. Unbeknownst to these fans, Daniel had contracted scabies, a contagious infestation caused by mites burrowing into the skin. Presumably, Daniel's poor hygiene played a significant role in his contraction of this condition. While he was at Disneyland, a resident of Anaheim, California took to Facebook to warn others about Daniel and his contagion, going viral in the process. Just 2 days after arriving at Disneyland on January 19th, Daniel was arrested for attempting to dine and dash at the Cheesecake Factory. Although he was released from custody later that day, his growing reputation as a frequent dine and dasher resulted in some restaurants denying him entry. This goes to show how quickly word spread of Daniel's dubious activities. Later on February 10th, he attempted to sleep in a Planet Fitness bathroom, leading to an employee demanding that he vacate the premises, which Daniel adamantly refused to do. He posted a video to his YouTube channel showcasing this incident, believing fully that he was in the right.
Okay? Like, literally. And then you literally get in more than a second. Come on. Since you guys want to argue, then I'm going to take longer. Because you guys want to argue, and you guys are threatening me. Like, first off, you guys are standing right outside the stall, and I said, give me a second, and you guys, now you're fucking spying on me? Like, really? Don't fucking threaten me!
Alright, hold her together and get out, please. I need you to leave right now. Not a second anymore, I need you to leave right now.
Well, first off...
No, first off, no, nothing. I will literally find your car and cancel you out right now if you don't leave right now.
Then leave the men's restroom.
No, I'm an employee here. Boo, get the fuck out right now!
Get up out of here.
And that's also illegal. Yes, it is.
Come on, let's go. Come on, get out, please. You need to leave now. You need to leave. You need to leave.
I told you to leave the men's restroom.
I literally have to kick you out. You have to go. You don't make the demands right now.
Who are you? What are you doing?
I was trying to change my fucking chalk.
You've been here for more than
But then you started spying.
I have not been here. Literally, absolutely.
And then you want to start cussing me out.
Come on. You're recording it all like this shit, but that's cool. Come on. You hold shit up.
On February 13th, Daniel's desire to gamble and win an apartment in Beverly Hills prompted him to take a bus to Las Vegas, Nevada. There, he sought refuge in a casino bathroom until February 15th, when trolls phoned the casino in an attempt to have him kicked out. As a result, the casino's security guards confronted Daniel and forcefully removed him from the bathroom. Daniel recorded the entire confrontation and later alleged that the guards had sexually harassed and assaulted him. This event would come to be known as the February 15th incident within the Larson community.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
I don't think so.
Don't grab me like that. Don't fucking grab me like that. Don't fucking grab me like that. I said don't touch me like that. Don't fucking touch me like that. I didn't do anything. I didn't fucking do anything.
To the left.
I didn't fucking do anything. Don't fucking grab me like that, bitch. Don't fucking grab me. I have it on fucking camera, bitch.
We can walk. I told you. You don't fuck around here, okay? We come get you, right? I said walk.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me.
Out the door.
Don't fucking touch me.
You said come out, you should have right there and got the fuck out.
Don't fucking touch me.
All that shit.
Next time you go in the handcuffs.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me,
Next time you go in the
bitch.
mechanical restraints, you not step on this property, sir. You better watch him out.
Following this episode, Daniel vanished for 8 days, resurfacing on TikTok on February 23rd. He claimed his absence was due to him being approached by 2 fans who attacked him from behind, knocked him to the ground, and stole his phone. According to Daniel, one of the attackers was an African-American male with dreadlocks. Later on March 1st, Daniel attempted to return to the casino that had banned him 2 weeks prior, but ended up getting arrested for trespassing instead. He was subsequently placed in a mental hospital until March 14th, when he returned to TikTok, claiming that they had held him longer because of his online presence. Several days later, the World Tour arc officially began on March 18th, when Daniel boarded a bus to Phoenix, Arizona, seemingly without a specific reason. During the World Tour arc, Daniel traveled to various states across the United States. Initially, he visited Arizona, but his stay was short-lived as he inadvertently took the wrong bus on March 22nd, ending up in El Paso, Texas, instead of his intended destination of Roswell, New Mexico. Eventually, he made his way from El Paso to Houston, where he posted a video on March 30th showing him angrily demanding 2 police officers to call for dispatch.
Department that you guys are not cooperating. Call fucking dispatch. Call fucking dispatch.
We have to come back. It's criminal trespass.
Okay, you're putting me in physical danger.
After this event, trolls somehow convinced Daniel to buy a plane ticket to New York City so that he could meet up with Grace Vanderwall. On April 4th, he arrived at New York, and surely enough, Grace was not there. The day after his arrival, Daniel entered a bodega and was harassed by a couple of trolls. As a consequence of the commotion caused by Daniel and the trolls, an employee kicked Daniel out. Afterwards, Daniel claimed he had been assaulted and began shouting obscenities at the employee outside the store. The situation would escalate when he lunged at the employee, who would subsequently tackle him to the ground. Daniel managed to capture this tumultuous event in a Discord call, during which several trolls were present.
Their goal, their plan, from what I can see, is they want me to get out of here.
Yeah. This is private. This is not public. You need to walk out right now.
Yes, the police are on their way.
Right, you wait for the police outside. Let's go.
I'm not going to do that because the police told me to wait here. I have you on film. I have you on film.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Oh, he muted. Daniel.
Are you guys getting this on film?
Yes.
Yeah, we are, Daniel.
Hey. Get out.
No, because you hit me. You hit me in there.
Let it out. Let it out.
Fuck you, bitch. You hit me in there. So of course I'm going to self-defend myself. Bitch!
The police told me to wait in there.
Spit on him, Daniel.
You're gonna get arrested. Hey.
I have you on film.
You're not.
Oh, there he is.
Daniel, you there? I saw his camera.
I'm injured.
You're injured?
I'm fucking injured.
Show us. What is happening?
The guy fucking tackled me to the ground.
Did you spit on him?
I had to hit him for protection.
Oh my God.
After this incident, Daniel was admitted into a hospital to receive treatment for a large cut across his nose that he had sustained during the altercation. On April 6th, he was discharged from the hospital and accommodated in a hotel, which was generously paid for by one of his fans. 3 weeks later, on April 26th, Daniel made a video alleging that a woman wielding a machete had attacked him after he refused to give her a cigarette. However, the authenticity of this claim remains uncertain. Throughout his time in New York, Daniel's followers encouraged him to meet up with Joshua Block, a popular TikToker with over 2 million followers who happens to be autistic. Trolls would attempt to lure Daniel to Joshua's location and instigate a fight between the two, but their efforts were ultimately unsuccessful. Daniel and Joshua initially harbored animosity towards each other, causing a short-lived rivalry. During this rivalry, Daniel posted multiple videos in which he made threats towards Josh and his manager, Michael Quinn. In one video, Daniel even claimed that Joshua should back down because he possessed a firearm.
T-shirts or anybody from past management involved in tonight, I would step down because I have a gun.
Despite Joshua expressing his reluctance to meet up with Daniel on multiple occasions, Michael Quinn managed to arrange a meeting between them on May 10th, seemingly disregarding Josh's wishes. The meeting took place in a Starbucks, effectively bringing an end to their conflict. Nearly 2 months after the World Tour arc began, it culminated on May 20th when Daniel secured a plane back to Denver, Colorado. At this point, Daniel's story can only end with imprisonment, institutionalization, or even death. His delusions have become so ingrained in his mind that the prospect of him ever regaining sanity is doubtful. Furthermore, the situations he's been getting himself into lately have been getting increasingly dangerous, usually resulting in violence. While he has undeniably caused his own downfall, I can't help but feel a little bad for him. His entire family has either died or abandoned him, and he evidently has no clue how to be a functioning adult. Perhaps if he got the help he needed, he wouldn't be nearly as irredeemable as he is today. With that, this has been Jet, signing off.